people
Yeah.
talk about vulnerability, and it's like, well, it's not just talking about the pain and hurt in your life. It's also being like, can I be vulnerable enough to share with my partner that I have this really kinky fantasy that might really weird them out and they might run? And then what I found is that when you do that, you actually get closer, right? Vulnerability is the
Mm-hmm.
gateway to intimacy.
Mm.
So if you're being vulnerable, be vulnerable in all areas, including your sexuality. And most of the time, I work with couples, and I do a fantasies exercise with them where they can explore and, well, they could share their fantasies in a safe way and potentially even explore them. And a lot of times, they've never told their partner this fantasy, and sometimes the partner is the same one. And for years, they've been
Oh,
living together
wow.
and just never told each other that they had this fantasy. So to me, it's just this, yeah, it's this kind of repressed area that we can really open up. And once we open it up, not only do we feel better about ourselves, not only is there healing available, but there's also the opportunity to maybe explore this with your partner or with others. And it leads to a lot of liberation and freedom and better communication and empowerment. So it's not just some little silly thing about pleasure. It's about so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can really go deep into it, and there is, again, where there's horniness, there's healing, there's usually healing to it, right? Like if you think back to like your teenage years or something, there may be a link to this, or maybe you got cheated on and now you have some kind of fantasy around being cheated on or cuckolding or whatever. And these things happen for good reason. And if you just hold it as a dirty little secret, you're never going to heal from it. You're never going to create empowerment from that fantasy.
I love that. How do you recommend, or like, how do you set the container for like safetiness, or say for a couple, say a couple comes in, like what would you start with, or what would you suggest to a couple that wants to open the door to fantasies or more expression of them?
Yeah,
Or
first, I do not recommend doing this on your own. You
okay,
should do this
yeah,
with
yeah,
me, and I'll give you the secret to it.
yeah.
It's nothing crazy, but the fact is first of all, you both have to agree that you
Mm.
want to hear these fantasies. You know, you want to hear your partner's fantasies, and you're not going to take it personal, right?